let's just start here. Let's put politics aside, Steve. This is not a political issue. We are looking at a public health infrastructure crisis. And what we have discovered when we began to try to deal with it, and you have to keep it in perspective. One individual contracted the disease in Liberia, came here. There are 2 infected nurses who were dealing directly with the patient and with the issues of bodily fluids and secretions. The community that surrounded Mr. Duncan, if you will, quarantine ends tomorrow. No one there has been ill. We should not create panic. Let me go back to this. What we have done with looking at how we deal with this public health crisis is that the agencies who have the direct responsibility for overseeing this effort. In one area, the National Institutes of Health. What is their job, Steve? They are research, development, the cure, the vaccine. Their budget has been cut 10% over the last 4 years. Center for Disease Control, CDC, their responsibility is to protect the public, to manage the disease, and work with state and local health departments in order, again, to manage this disease. Their budget is, in terms of preparedness, over the last 4 years have been cut 16%. That includes working with those local health departments. It includes the laboratories that do the testing, and it includes emergency response.
Congresswoman, do you think if the levels had not been cut like that, do you think there would be a vaccine right now?
Well, you know, Francis Collins, this is the individual who has been responsible for the Genome Project. What he said was they would be further along. Let me give you an example from my own state of Connecticut. In Wallingford, Connecticut, we have a company, Protein Sciences, that several years ago was working on an Ebola vaccine. Funding from the National Institutes of Health, the NIH, dried up. Fortunately, they saved the genetic material, and now in this crisis, they have now begun. They're working with the NIH to move quickly to look at this protein-based vaccine. So yes, when you cut short the research, the development, you cannot discover a cure with a flat-funded budget, and in this cases, you are looking at budgets that have been cut substantially. One piece that is very important, which I don't believe the public knows today, is that the Hospital Preparedness Fund, which comes through the Department of Health and Human Services, and this works with state departments of health, that budget has been cut 44% in the last 4 years. And when I spoke to my commissioner in Connecticut, what that does is reflects a cut to Connecticut in hospital preparedness of about 37%. I checked in on Ohio. That budget, funding was 29% cut. Is this the total answer to this? Should we have, should there be protocols that are uniform and standards that are uniform, and look at where the soft spots are and where the glitches are? Yes. But when you underfund the agencies that have the responsibility for protecting human life to the extent that they have been, that is a serious problem.
All right, Congresswoman Rosa Delauro, Democrat from Connecticut, appreciate the time this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you.